chat. 23-24 select basketball, 3 box, pick your team, number 3, 1, 2, 3, left 3, 4, 5, 6, right 3. 1, 2, 3, left 3. So boom, these will be used for that last break that's on the site, round number 4. I do have some other select basketball available over here. But as for stuff on the website, that's the last break that's posted up right now. All right, so last year, fellas, our little youth football team, and again, it's kindergarten through 2nd grade here, so these kids are small. This is tackle football, and the kids are small. Some people may not fully agree with that, whatever. You know, everybody has their own views and opinions on everything. Whatever, okay? That's not what the story and discussion is supposed to be about. But I'm just trying to say, keep in mind, we are talking about kindergarten through 2nd grade, so it is, I get it. They are very small children playing tackle football. So our team, not very good last year, okay? We won our first game, blowout fashion, and then we dropped 7 in a row to finish the season 1-7. We faced the best team in the league about halfway through the season, okay? Best team in the league. They were undefeated. Never lost a game, blew everybody out. The only time somebody scored on them was in the Super Bowl championship game. Was the first time somebody even scored a touchdown on them in the whole season. During our game, kids were getting hurt left and right. But one of the kids, it's based off of grade. It's not based off of age. So I swear one of these kids was like 10 years old. Like this kid was huge. Like he was a big fat kid. And he was tall and fat. And it was like, all of our kids were like scared of him, they're just little kids. So, either way, we got absolutely like annihilated. These kids were fast, big. They fired off the ball. Our kids were just slow. Like our kids, it was bad. Kids were getting hurt. Then like kids were afraid to block, which then meant our running backs were getting absolutely demolished. So it made things it just like progressively was getting worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. And it was like at like halfway through the 2nd quarter, we were like, okay, like we like had to get a little like coaches discussion, and we were like, listen, we're gonna have to call it. We were already down like it was like 38-0, like in the 2nd quarter, and we were like, okay, kids are getting hurt. It's like looking pretty bad. Like you can feel the tension. Number to 99 for the Wiz, red auto. He's got a cool auto. And so we were like, okay, we're gonna have to let them know either. They have to at the start of the 2nd half, they have to pull their starters, or else we're just gonna have to like throw in the towel. I mean, we can't let kids keep getting hurt, Kobe Brown silver for the Clips, card number 79, and Fuego. Hey, Blue Scope Wimby 204 out of 249. That 4 spot, Amada G, baby. Let's go. Nice hit, Blue Scope. And to make things worse, we already decided that. We already decided. It was about halfway through the 2nd quarter. We already decided it. We were like, okay, we're gonna have to talk to them. They pull their starters, and we'll let some of these other kids on our team get in too, and we can at least finish out the game, so it doesn't seem like we're quitting, and you don't want to do that. But at the same time, it's one of those. It's like there's really no right answer, but you're screwed either way. So, but they did decide. They did agree to do that. But right before the 2nd half, now we have this one kid on the team. His dad coaches his older brothers in the next division up, the next age group up. No, thank you, Amadaji. The next age group up. And scoot courtside for Portland. Sweet. Aaron Gordon for the Magic. Throwback mem. Magic serial. This one's not serial numbered. AG going to go G spot. And his son, he didn't even play up to that point. Like, he was one that, we were going to get him in the second half. Well, his dad kind of utilized his power of, being a coach to come out onto the field, tell everybody, all the coaches on our coaching staff, that they should be ashamed of themselves for allowing this to go on. And it's like, dude, it's like a football game. Like, how do we know? We just, like, we didn't know that this was going to happen. Like, we thought we had a chance. Like, Cam Johnson at 175 for the Nets. Serial number 152 for the 2 spot. He came out onto the field. Victor Wembanyama Sensations, card number 7 for the 7 spot. And a tricolor Chet for the Thunder. Onto the field. And he literally was like yelling at everybody, saying that they should be ashamed of themselves, blah, 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 blah. And took his son, and he's like, he's not playing. He took his son, they went over with the next division, they call it the D2 division, and he like sat over there, and we were like, it was like crazy, okay? So to make already a terrible situation worse, we have this guy going rogue on us, on his own team. All right, so at the end, he ended up apologizing the next week at practice. I told him I don't fuck with them, because that was like, anybody that does that is a psycho. 16 out of 99. But again, I get it. Like I said, I'm trying to Chris Murray jersey for Portland. I'm trying to be reasonable here and understand, it is his son in first grade, and you don't want to get hurt and all this kind of stuff. But Silver Camara, well, I'm taking the dad side. Well, his son never even played, and we're fixing it. There's not much we can do. Like, what do you, like, 2-3 kids get hurt. We're trying to figure it out. The game's going on. 67 out of 149, Sasser. Oh, man. You dirty dog. But he ended up apologizing, because it was crazy. Like, there was just the way he did it was like absolutely crazy, and the fact that he was like calling out everyone. I'm like, dude, I'm not even the head coach. I'm just here trying to coach my son, like help my son out, Donovan Mitchell. But he was like looking at everybody, so I was ready to fight him. I definitely still want to fight him. Like, I don't like him at all. But either way, so now there's been a lot of talk. Embiid for the Sixers, 46 out of 99 purple. Die cut. There was a lot of talk about trying to get us to drop down a division, because in our league, Nick Smith Jr., tricolor for the Hornets. In our league, there's different conferences, okay? And they range from the smaller schools up to the bigger schools. Well, we're not quite the biggest of the biggest schools, but because there's not enough of those bigger schools in the league, they group, they throw some of those guys at kind of the next level and kind of bump them up. So we're kind of playing up a conference, or up a conference, if you will. Anyways, because I guess the prior year, my son wasn't on the team, obviously, but the prior year we were down a conference. But the way they did like a realignment, and we got bumped up. So no one likes that, because they're bigger schools. We're getting our butts whooped. No one liked it. Like, it was bad. Our next division up, the third and fourth grade team, they didn't win a single game. They went 0-8. Like, we're just getting demolished. Like, these schools are like way bigger, okay? And so there's a lot of talk about trying to get us to bump down. But we, as an organization, did submit the appropriate information to the league to try to get us to get bumped down. And I think that it's like a possibility for next year, but not this year. And we just found that out today. Like, there's still, like, it's a possibility that they'll allow us to do so next year, but this year they're not doing it. And like, everybody was like, had high hopes in our organization. They're like, oh yeah, we're going to get bumped down. We're going to request to get bumped down. They're going to allow us, blah, blah, blah. Well, they didn't allow us. And we found that out today. And we have like a coaches group chat, and as soon as we found that out today, he was like in the group chat. He's like saying he brought it up, and then a couple of guys, they were like newer coaches that I don't really know much about them, but they were like it's their first year coaches, and they were just saying like, oh, well, that just means we got to work harder or whatever, and that's not the response that he was trying to get. So then he replied, and no one replied back to him. He was like, is it too late to switch leagues? Like, he wants to switch completely out of our league, not just like he wants to like try to find a different league for our football team to get into. And we're like, dude. But like it's actually like pretty crazy. Like it's Washington, PA. This Washington football team is like crazy. And like I could even potentially see like some parents not even like they'll be on the team, but like potentially not even take their player to that game. Like it's wild. Like they're really good. It's like just a bunch of it's a big like inner city school with a bunch of kids, and it's like wild. I mean, they just demolished us. Bridges. But I just thought it was funny that he, after all that throwback memorabilia for the Suns, after all that, he's like, and I get it though, like I said, because I don't want, like, my son's going to be playing a lot more this upcoming year, being a first grader and everything. Like, I'm not super happy that he's going to have to play against some of these kids again. And yeah, it's going to be a little scary. Scoot, Trailblazers, tricolor. Lively 111 out of 199 rookie jersey autograph for the Dallas Mavericks. But it is just funny after he like blew up about it, and then he apologized, and then now he's in the group chat asking if we can switch an entire league. Like, come on, dude, how are we supposed to switch the league like right now? Like, we're about to start the summer practices are about to start. Chris Livingston, silver. Sasser for the Pistons, rookie jersey, silver. Hogfathers in Washington, PA. Yeah, it's like, and it's far away from us too. It's like an hour plus away from our town, so it's far away. We're getting our butts whooped. 199, Jaylen Brown. It's kind of like a bad part of that area too. Embiid, tricolor for the Sixers. Like, there was definitely a good smell of the devil's grass in the air there too. Like, smelling like people were under the benches, the stadium seats, like puffing on that devil's grass. It was definitely a little wild for a youth football game. Somebody shut my camera off. I was filming the game and somebody went into there and shut my camera off. It was crazy. $2.99 Jalen Green. But yeah, just a little, I don't know. I just thought it was so funny. 80 out of 175. 80 out of 175, zero spot, Franz Wagner. He was like, can we switch leagues? Like, that's how bad it is, though. But yeah, he went like crazy. It was like it was so embarrassing though, because we were already like had a plan that we were kind of going to be able to we're still going to lose the game, but we're not. We're going to go down with some dignity, and kids aren't going to be. Oh, did I go past the Wemby base while I was talking? Sorry about that, my friend. Oh, sorry about that. All right, card number 87. Appreciate that, my friend. Appreciate that. Clarkson for the Jazz to 65 on the orange die cut. Bridges for the Nets. Card number 34. Because there's definitely, trying to keep the kids protected and all that, but then kind of utilizing the fact that he's a coach on the other team to come out onto the field, grab his son, literally point and yell at everyone, and literally tell us that we should be ashamed of ourselves. Like, in the middle of a play, I'm like, what's going on? And I told all the other coaches, I said, he is now my mortal enemy. not. One more box to go in this 3-box rip. I was hopeful we were going to get bumped down because it would have been, you know, these kids are all, you know, it's kindergarten through 2nd grade, so it's not anything, you know, it's not like they're all, you know, approximately the same age and everything, but I don't know, they got something in the water down there. Oh, it's terrible. We know this is known facts. The breaking quality goes down if I start trying to talk or tell any stories. Oh, that's for sure going on. I'm a terrible multitasker. Even ask my wife. Not even just with breaking. I gotta focus on one thing at a time. Are they breaking on Fanatics? Who? But yeah, whenever he apologized, I was like, yeah, dude, I was like, that was absolutely crazy. I do not appreciate it whatsoever. Never try to do that to me again in front of like a large group of people. Like I was like, I'm going to accept your apology, but I can tell you right now, don't do it. Don't even try to think that you can like talk to me that way ever again. I didn't even know that was going on. Okay. France, card number 17 on the tricolor. LeBron, courtside. That's a funky looking card. Wallace, rookie jersey, OKC. Silver, Jackson Davis for the Warriors, premier level silver. Wemby, premier level card number 121 for the 1 spot. Jalen Williams, 199 red prism. Scope, Shaden Sharp Scope. Jordan Hawkins for the Pelicans, rookie jersey. Pelicans serial ends in a W3 spot. Silver, Keldon Johnson for the Spurs, card number 61. Scoop. Murray to 175 for the Hawks. Hawks serial 74 out of 175. Zion Silver Pelicans, card number 36. Got something gold here. Gold for the Bulls. Kaboom cards. 1 out of 10. Zach LaVine, gold for the Bulls. Zach LaVine. What did I say? I don't even know what I said. Bang. Little gold action there. Victor Wembanyama base, card number 87. I think I said LaVine. Anthony Edwards. It's getting kind of late. It is kind of late. 2:20. T Wolves. Okay, Lance. Ben Wallace to 149. Pistons auto. Silver. Cam Johnson. 147 out of 299. Keontae George, tricolor rookie, Jazz. All right. Yeah, we haven't got too many tie-dyes. Got a couple different golds, not a whole lot of tie-dyes. A lot to be left desired in those last 3 boxes right there. See if we could just keep rolling it back here next. What time? Yes, at 2:20 Eastern. We got plenty of time. It's getting later. Still got to get used to it now. My body got so used to the days. Like, I am like, last week wasn't too bad. We weren't live that late last week most days. So it really wasn't too bad. But this week with Bowman, I got a bunch of other things going on outside of breaking, and then obviously trying to get over there with Austin on Fanatics Live too. That piece, and so just extra stuff to do to make you tired on top of the night streams. I gotta get my body back in shape for the night streams. Not so tired right now though. My eyes are just like heavy during the day, like all day long. My eyes are just like I could go to sleep at any point if I'd lay down. Close my eyes for a second, I'd be out. Believe I'm on the radio. Thought you should know. All right, here we go on the recap. 23-24 select basketball. Hey, we did get 2 kabooms on that last round of Crown. Select basketball 3-box number 3. 3-box number 4 is going to be coming on up. We're going to run it back and clear out the select for tonight. That's the name of the game at this point. I'll grab them for you. And Victor Wembanyama, blue scope, 204 out of 249, select basketball, number 3.